Hello lads, and lassies. My name's Josh, and we are here at the end of Dr. Stone. It's been 2 seasons, 35-ish episodes. Did I binge through this like crazy? Yes. Did I enjoy the entire ride? Hell yes. Is this series fantastic? You better believe it. In the last episode, we revived Tsukusa's sister, but Hyoga played his trap card. He destroyed the cave. He struck Tsukusa in a fatal blow. Tsukusa's still alive, but it is fatal. And Senku and Tsukusa did a great tag team. They showed why they're so good together. Like the strength and science working together. They are the example of why that works so well. And Hyoga, I think he's dead. I mean, like, I don't know. We haven't really killed off major characters in the show. I think we've only really killed off 4 side grunts. So I think Hyoga's dead. Tsukusa's dying. Will we be able to save Tsukusa in this finale? Will we petrify him? That was my theory last episode. Will we petrify him to save him later? Well, it's all going to come at... The answers are all going to come here. Will we get to see a flashback of Senku's dad? I mean, it's been a little bit. It's been a while. It's possible, but who knows? Last finale was literally a tearjerker. So let's just see how this goes for season 2 of Dr. Stone, lads. Oh, she's watching. She was watching. Is Kohaku gonna come and save them? Yeah! Oh, everyone came. They're tying it. He's not dead.
Out of the way. Let's murder this Hyoga bastard.
Killing people is wrong.
It's over.
Are you making a joke or what? That's backwards.
It's
Right now,
only
we're
just
finally
begun.
getting started. We've got all these people to work together with us to build a real kingdom of science.
Alright, so Tsukusa's not dead, but he's kind of out of the picture.
Stone World.
Right now,
So
for
I
now.
hope you're excited.
This is the last time we get to hear this OP, which means next season, like season 1 had the first OP play in the second half of the season. Season 2 had the second OP play in their big final battle. So that means season 3 is going to have this OP play in an important part. Begin after the end, claw your way up to the better age. The lyrics slap.
We're building science facilities. It's gonna be awesome!
Oh, dang, so we merged these two together.
Glass. This power generator isn't gonna build itself.
If any of you have the fuzzy sickness, some glass.
The fuzzy sickness.
Kingdom of science, we even have ramen!
Per Senku's hypothesis, it should.
Oh, he's the first guy?
Aren't too weathered.
Huh? But what if he's wrong about that?
Then when we pour the revival fluid on him, he'll go splat! Blood and gore all over!
Oh crap, oh crap, oh crap! My deadline! How long was I asleep?
Oh, this poor guy.
No way! That means my deadline's totally shot!
Wait, he... Oh, no, they had the clothes on. I was gonna say, wait, he came back with clothes. But no, they wrote down that clothes. Or they put him clothes on.
Nope, never met him.
Yo, sup? I fell down a waterfall and got like amnesia, but I'm all good now. I
Got
can help you with
amnesia.
stuff, too. Yo!
Imprison him.
So all my crimes are cleared, huh?
Gosh dang it.
Does that count as a confession?
Anyway, how many pieces we talking here? Whatever
Billions.
you need, yo, is on the Are you freaking kidding me right now? You really?
Oh, this is impossible. This is
This
impossible.
All you gotta do is tell me where the broken ones are, and I'll gather up every last piece.
Magma and Taiju working together.
Do you actually remember every single one? Each statue that you've
This is...
broken since the beginning?
I love this trope.
Of course I do.
I love this trope.
I haven't forgotten them. Not even for a single moment.
It's literally impossible to love it. And they have a phone for the elderly.
You did it, guys. We really won.
So they made 3 phones.
Cyanide made from blood and iron to get cyanoacetic acid.
No, this stuff's still too
Yeah,
off
this...
take for everyone.
No way!
In any case, after all
Wait,
that's
do
put
they
together,
know?
Just me and Hyoga.
Oh, how romantic.
And there's no one in the world who's stronger or works harder than him.
Can't believe that Tsukasa's... If Tsukasa lives,
Just one way to save
he'll be back on our side.
We're gonna re-petrify you, Tsukasa.
I knew it! But how?
We have some needlework to be done. It's a job for a crafts club member.
Oh. All of them look so evilly at her.
Surgery?
Don't underestimate.
Are they gonna
history's strongest
sew
primate.
the...
You don't need any hands for that, do you, Tsukasa?
They both have that evil glint in their eyes. Are they gonna sew the the remaining petrified pieces onto his wound and then unpetrify?
I know you're worried.
That could be
but
interesting.
it'll be okay.
Do they have to be
No matter how
human
slim the odds
petrification parts, or
no
do they
matter
have to
how
be?
many
Or can they be
years
like
it
the
takes,
birds?
We'll come through in the end.
The only way we can save you is to petrify you.
Petrify him
Okay,
to
never
save
mind.
him?
My
We're gonna
theory
take
was
advantage of
wrong.
The regenerative effects of coming out of petrification. Meanwhile, we'll find a way to petrify you. But I'm gonna bring you back, no matter what it takes. That's the only way. Put your trust in me.
Oh, he already has your trust, man.
We're taking all that golden wire out of there!
Oh, wow! Look at those cavemen go!
Shut up, will ya? We're the ones who've been living like cavemen for all this time.
They know so much more than you.
A stone world refrigerator!
Yeah. typical modern person's
Get used to
reaction.
it.
That's what I said at first too. But now my only response is to laugh at it.
Oh, Gen's lost his mind at this point.
There's a chance we could come out with a 10 billion% perfect way to preserve our food supply. The Petri bean. Plus, the regeneration effect will get rid of the germs and bad bacteria, too.
Huh.
He's taking the world's worst disaster, finding a way to make it useful.
That's what a scientist does, huh?
If you were ever in the position of having to put your friend to death, would you honestly want an audience just hanging around you?
Good old
Both the
man.
chiefs of their own tribes.
If you had to choose out of everyone here, who would you want riding into space with you?
Let's see. You're
Senku.
asking me. Sorry, Senku, but you might not be physically fit enough for exploring the planets.
Damn.
If we took someone from the village, maybe Chrome.
Yeah.
Taijun Chrome,
That'd
huh?
make me there either.
I didn't consider appearances when picking people to bring back.
No,
Good job,
of course
Tsukasa.
not.
Those were tough, all right. I fought one before. It was a TV show.
You what? You fought a gorilla?
You were a total beast hunter, huh? You fought a lion too, remember?
Killed it. With one punch. Get him in that freezer.
That poison mushroom Taiju ate? It's called Amanita muscaria. If you eat a lot of them, they'll totally make you hallucinate. You know, funny thing is, that particular one looks a lot like the one Super Mario eats to grow huge.
Senku,
But he doesn't actually get any more powerful.
if
You know
he's
why?
too dead, will he even revive?
It's because Mario only believes that he's gotten huge because he's hallucinating hard off that mushroom. Tsukasa.
Ah.
You protected me.
And now the roles are reversed.
Over me. You kept me safe.
Everybody's together? Tsukasa
So
never
what's
did anything
now?
like
What's this now?
Look at all these people.
Turned everyone into stone 3,700 years ago.
Yeah, why'd that happen anyway?
It was lame because I was taking.
Why
a
are
leak
you
in the
back?
street when I got frozen.
Wait, weren't you a cop? If that
Why
really
why
was
you have that
some
back
sort-
on?
And it happened again?
We'll use science to get to the bottom of the whole petrification thing.
Okay, so that is not the
Information
sun.
Yuraki and the others left us over thousands of years is worth its weight in gold. So we're heading to the origin of the light. The
We're
other
going to
side of
South
the planet,
America?
Neanderthals weren't advanced, and they made it all the way across Eurasia.
Yeah, but that took tens of thousands of years. And plus, those people probably had ridiculously powerful legs.
So?
We've got ridiculously bad, powerful brains and tons of heart.
They have cars, now they need to make boats.
We can't just walk there, though, can we?
Of course not. We'll be crossing the ocean.
We need to sail there.
All of us will be working together.
It's One Piece, boys! It's One Piece!
That's some bad shit!
Oh, they're pirates now.
I know that everyone is going to have the time of their lives on this journey for Eel Ray.
Amazing. He's really serious about
Man,
this
the
plan.
cast just grew big time.
The answer's almost in our grasp. We'll know what really happened. We'll repaint fantasy.
No wonder why this is the prologue of Dr. Stone. It's only just beginning.
This is exhilarating. Get excited.
Who's this? New antagonist, maybe? Ah. Please think twice before imitating. Oh, man. What a show! I was really interested to see where this would lead up to for season 3. If it was going to tease more, if it was going to end on a more, like, it's the story's wrapped up kind of, I mean, it's more of like a story's wrapped up kind of way, where, like, there could be more, but, like, for now, like, if it ended with Senku leading both the Village of Strength and the Village of Science, and just, like, him on the throne and, like, telling everyone, like, alright, let's go build this, let's go do this, let's build this. And, like, it could have ended that way, and it would be like, yeah, okay, there's more. There definitely could be more. It's definitely not even close, but it's more of, like, this is wrapped up. Like, the studio's like, I don't know, maybe we don't want to adopt the rest of it. But it is very much open. And whenever season 3 is coming, and I will Google this right now, when will we get to see Dr. Stone season 3? I hope it's soon. What is this tab? Oh, okay, I know what this is. I can just erase that. When do we get... Or when... Dr. Stone season 3. Let's see. I know there is a movie, but I don't know if it's more of an OVA or if it's super important to the plot. Will there be a Dr. Stone season 3? Ooh, April 2023. Alright, so actually pretty soon. Next year. Titled Dr. Stone: The New World. Cannot wait to see it. And that's poster of Senku just holding the beaker and, like, he's half petrified still. That is an awesome visual. Yeah, so season 3 is on the way, confirmed apparently. I hope that is confirmed. I just looked at the first thing that I saw. I'm so glad that this is getting... Oh, that would have been so frustrating if it just ended there and you just... Alright, season 3 canceled, go read the manga. I really do love the animation too. The hard lines really reminds me of Attack on Titan's, like, wit, kind of. Especially when Senku and... I don't know why I noticed it so much there, but when Senku and Tsukasa were talking, it's just like these very harsh black lines that outline their body, or outline their facial features, and I love that. Love the animation for this show. I love the story. And I really want to see more. And I love that we feel like every season, or I mean, we only had 2 seasons, but, you know, The Promise season 3. So, like, season 1 was about rebuilding this world, or more. Season 1 was more like exploration, like what is in this world, the science kind of stuff of it. It was not slice of life, but it was more. It was like kind of slice of life in this, like, new petrified world. Season 2 was the battle world, like the battle season. It was like it completely changed what season 1 was about. Or actually, season 1 part 1 was like the slice of life nature of it. Season 1 part 2 was the expanding of the lore of this world with Senku's dad's arc and all that. Season 2 was the battle arc, which was very different from anything that we saw in season 1. And then season 3 is world exploration and the origins of the petrification beam down in South America. South America is still a very big place, and it's been 3,000 years. So I don't know how they're going to find that. I cannot wait to see how they do it. This show is going to be infuriating to watch live. But hey, at least I'll have better time management when it comes to that. I hope the dub doesn't take too long. I really hope the dub doesn't take too long for season 3. Ah, man. Well, they were able to revive the Broken. I was wondering if they would be able to do that. They were able to do it. That poor manga writer just, my deadline. They didn't even tell him. They didn't even tell him that he doesn't have a deadline. They just gave him paper to draw on. But yeah, they're gonna. It's a new world. Like, even if season 3 took place on, or even if it took place in Japan in the Kingdom of Strength, they have a whole, like, it would be, if it wasn't exploration, it would be like the season of entertainment, like bringing people that could draw, tell stories, showing the village people more of the, or just basically it's just reviving culture at that point. And really, one thing I really want to see more of in season 3 is Taiju and Yuzuriha interacting with characters like Kohaku, Chrome, Magma. I love that Magma has become one of my favorite. I hated him so much, but now he's become one of my favorite characters. But I really want to see Taiju and Yuzuriha interact with the rest of the village. I feel like we didn't get enough of that this season. We barely got any of it, really. So, I want to see more of their interactions together. And here I am talking about season 3. I haven't even talked about this episode. This episode was amazing. Last episode was like the super hype fight. Senku and Tsukasa finally working together after so long. I completely believe in Tsukasa's semi-redemption, because he still wants to build his world, and he still wants to have like this. He still has this idealized version of the world that he wants to build. But man, I love that he knows he's dying, and instead of like being that petty villain that's like, oh, I may not have been able to defeat you, but my followers will. Like, you'll rule the day. She's like, nope, I was defeated. The Kingdom of Strength goes right to Senku. Make sure everyone knows this is my will. And then, because I just believe in this. It's not friendship. It's less than it, but it's also more than it. It's like a pact. I didn't mention it last episode, but I loved Tsukasa bringing back that promise when he's like, as long as I'm around, you'll never have to worry about fighting again. And he's like, I broke that promise. I'm gonna be good on it now. I completely believe that Tsukasa is super honorable man. Would keep his word. I love that. I love the relationship that Senku and Tsukasa have. It's so complex. So much respect for each other. Ah, man. When Senku's just talking to him. Man, what's wrong with small talk? They just talk about some random stuff. You know, like, yeah, if you can go into space, you can. It only holds 3 people, so it's you and 2 others. I found it funny, like, you're not fit enough to go to space, so I'm sorry, Senku, I'm not choosing you. Senku's not even mad, and he's like, I guess Chrome, maybe, and Taiju. It's a great little small talk, and it's like, just talking about Mario, you know, just like talking about something from their time, long gone. Mario hallucinates he's big. That's an explanation, I guess. That's a theory. I just love that Senku knows that Tsukasa's gone. At the very least, he's asleep. I don't think he died in that moment. I don't know how well his revival fluid can work. I mean, I guess, is it like after your heart stops, your brain has 7 minutes left, maybe? I don't know. I want to assume that he just fell asleep. They froze him. I don't think he died in that moment. I just love that Senku keeps going, and you can hear his voice progressively getting weaker, progressively cracking, as he knows that he's not getting up again. That until they are able to heal him, until they're able to find out what the heck this petrification ray is, this is it. That was the last conversation he'll ever have with Tsukasa. Powerful episode. Powerful episode. What an incredible villain. Not even just an antagonist to have. Only he wasn't stabbed. Imagine just together, them together, going forward. Together. Because Senku's gonna leave, right? He's gonna leave the kingdoms to go search South America, to search the world. So he's got to put someone in charge, and I think everyone that matters is gonna go with him. So Chrome, you can't put Chrome in charge. He's probably coming. Kohaku, Magma, Ginro, and Kinro. Maybe he puts Ruri in charge? I mean, we haven't really seen a lot of her at all. Nor maybe he puts the old chief in charge. But if you're going to have all these people from the modern world coming into this world, you might want to put someone from the modern world in charge to make sure that their needs are also acquired. So maybe a dual kind of monarchy-ish kind of thing. So maybe Ruri is in charge to have the needs of the village answered to, and then I don't know who I would trust from the modern worlds that's not coming with us. Man, if they have to separate Taiju Yuzuriha from Senku again, I really want to see them go on that boat trip with him. So I don't want to see them go and be in charge of it. Maybe Ukyo? But he might be coming. Definitely not Yo. I don't know why Yo's still around. I would not trust that guy. He is a sleazeball. Maybe Gen? But I don't want to lose Gen either. Like, we're not losing them, but I don't think there'll be a focus if we're sailing around the world. Like, Nikki? I'm gonna say, like, Ukyo or Nikki, I guess. Maybe both of them. But yeah, they're gonna have to leave someone in charge while Senku's out there exploring the world. Man, this show really is, like, if they wanted to, part 1 of season 3 could literally be them building the boat as well as rebuilding society. Semi-rebuilding society, like bringing back these people, catching them up. What is it going to be like to have the village people coexisting with the revived people? And are we going back to the village? Are we going to go back to the village? Are we going to get the elderly and bring them over to the Tsukasa Empire, or is the boat going to sail from the village? I think the boat's going to sail from the Empire's strength, because that's where the most people are going to be to help build the boat. So I assume we're just going to take the elderly and bring them back. And I just love that phone call they'd had to them, like, yep, everyone's going to be alive. Like, not a single, like, Chrome hesitated there. He's like, not a single casualty. And he's just, no, Senku will bring him back. The whole war, unrealistic as it was, ended with not a single life lost. Great show. I mean, it is campy in that sense, like, but I don't fault the show for that. I love that it was able to believably make this war bloodless. I love Tsukasa. It's like the Bucky in Civil War. Another, like, Bucky is another character I love from the MCU. Like, no matter how flawed the MCU is now with Phase 4, like Phase 1 through 3, very hard to make an argument against those films. But Bucky's character, I love when he's fighting Tony. Tony's like, do you even remember them? And Bucky just, it's very brief. Just, you hear the pain in his voice. I remember all of them. And Tsukasa is like, I remember every human that I killed. I remember them everywhere. It's so good. Like, do you really remember them? Yes. Every spot. Like, he had no joy in doing it. He had no joy in killing those statues. And he always worded it as like, doing that will take a toll on people. I wanted to be the only one to bear the cross. He didn't say bear the cross, but I wanted to be the only one to bear that weight. This is why he's one of the best characters in the show. Such a complex. He could have just been evil. He could have been like Hyuga. He could have been basic. He could have been like, oh, I'm just like, only the strong will survive and all that. But he wasn't just reviving. Like, he revived a whole bunch of buff men. And buff women. Like, Jesus, Nikki. But he also revived the younger generation. I love that was like his thing. Like, he never said like we're gonna, like when he was talking with Hyuga, and when Hyuga was doing his like flashbacks of like, oh yeah, Sukusa's flawed and all that. He never said like only the strong. He said the new generation will get their chance. Love it. And Tsukasa has been frozen in carbonite. Let's revive him. And now the roles are reversed between him and his sister. He did everything he could to keep her alive. He waited. And then now his sister will do the same. And I wonder if when it comes out, I don't know how long it's going to take for him to come out of his slumber. I wonder if like his sister will also age. Like his sister went in her coma. What, 5 years ago? For 6 years, right? She went into her coma for 6 years, and then Tsukasa was like such a different person. He's like completely grown. So now I wonder if Tsukasa, if he comes out of his coma, if she'll be much older. Like not much older in the sense of like 80 or anything, or even older than him. But I wonder if she'll be like a teenager or older. It'd be really poetic. I just wonder how long he's going to stay petrified. Man. Love this show so much. It's one of my favorite shows that I've reacted to. One of my favorite shows that I've seen. We got that hint of the statue at the end. I really wonder what that is, if that's going to be our new villain. Maybe we get introduced to that in the movie. Maybe that's a season 3 thing. Or not even a movie, it's an OVA. Man, the voice cast was also stellar in this season. Like, for the English dub, it was stellar. Love Tsukusa's voice. I love the voice actor that does Senku. He's the president from Kage-sama. Is it Aaron Davis? I don't think so. I think it's Aaron something. I love that voice actor. I think he's phenomenal as Shirogane in Love is War. He really didn't get a chance to shine too much in this series. He kind of got to do like more of a basic voice, and not basic, but like I don't know. In Kage-sama, he gets to show his range of voice. But I do love him as Senku. Chrome was great. Magma, amazing. Like the whole cast. The only weak one was Kinro, I believe, which is the blonde guy. And I only say weak. I think it was just because of his character. His voice annoyed me, but I think it's supposed to annoy you. It was super high pitched. But it's the same thing for like the dub of Demon Slayer. Demon Slayer is a dub. Really don't like that dub. It's one of the few dubs that I just cannot. The dub was just so bad that I actually switched the sub. I prefer watching anime in dub. I know a lot of people are like, oh, why would you do that? It's supposed to be in Japanese. A lot of my friends tell me that, but I prefer watching it in my language. And then maybe on a rewatch, I'll watch it in sub. Or if it's live and I just can't wait to watch, like Lycoris Recoil and Call of the Night. Those are two great shows that are live right now. Like as of recording this season of anime, those two are live. I really didn't want to wait for the dubs because it did not seem like they were going to get any. So I just watched them sub. And so like older animes, if they have the dub, I'll watch it. And if I don't like it, I'll just switch to the sub. And if I do like it, I'll stay in the dub. But Zenitsu's voice actor in the dub is annoying. His voice actor in the sub is also incredibly annoying. So I do not fault Zenitsu's voice actor in the dub for having to imitate that. He did a great job. Both voice actors did a great job. Still don't like Zenitsu. And Kinro also suffers just that high pitch. He did his job. His voice was grating to me. Feel like it's supposed to be though, so it's not really on the voice actor on that part. Gen was such an incredible... This show was filled with so many incredible characters. Like, I can tell you some of my... Like, I can tell you the characters... It would be easier for me to tell you which characters I didn't like than telling you all the characters I love. Like, Kinro, I didn't really care about him. The reporter girl, that's on Sukusa's side, like, don't really care to do that much. She's like one of the characters we got the least development with. And Yo. Those three characters are like the characters that I just... they're okay. Yo, though, is the worst of them. Kinro is on the more okay side, and the reporter is literally just there because, I don't know, she's like Sukusa. They have like the least amount of development. But everyone else in this cast is phenomenal. I love every character in this show. Again, such a surprise to see from me. I really thought he was going to be like the sleazeball. Yo was the sleazeball, but his introduction, I thought he was like this snake. You wouldn't be able to trust him, but like by the midpoint of season 1, he's already on 100% fully on our side. He became a main cast member so quickly. Taiju and Yuzuriha, it's been a season since we saw them. I was worried that they wouldn't fit in the show anymore. It's still incredible to see them together with Senku. Senku, great character. I love his devotion to the science. Surprisingly, he's the title character. He's not really... I guess the title character is Dr. Stone. But Senku is the main protagonist, and I feel like he's one of the... Not the weaker, but everyone's so good in this show. They kind of outshine him. Tsukasa, one of the best characters and best villains. Kohaku. Rui. Rui's a little less down there. She hasn't really had much screen time. Senku's dad. What a G. So many great characters. Ginro, or the glasses guy. What's her name? Suika? The melon girl. I feel so bad for misremembering it, but she's adorable. The old man. Oh. How am I going to make this tier list? It is going to be a very S-tier, top-heavy tier list. Magma was such a surprise. I hated him in the first part of season 1. He's like one of the worst characters. He's just so generically toxic masculinity. But he came around so quickly. LeFou is like, just kind of follows Magma around, so yeah. Just wow. Such a great... I guess another character that I don't really care about is Hyoga. He's like, just compared to Tsukasa's basedness, he's really basic in the sense that only the strong shall come. And it's like, all right, buddy. Yeah, Grandpa, keep on going. It's like that meme. This episode also brought another idea to use it, and it's something that I feel scientists do. It's taking something that's disastrous and turning it into something good, like the nuclear bomb. You know, nuclear power is one of the most terrible things that we have in our at our possession, and we created nuclear energy off of it, which is, you know, it still causes terrible things, but that's more of an accident than anything. Like, we created an energy source out of something super destructive. It depends on what ore the dynamite was. If the dynamite was created for war, it then was repurposed for mining. And then Senku is taking this petrification ray, something that literally ended the world, and he's already making plans on it to help humanity, like creating fresh fish, or not create, like just making a way to move fresh fish, or not fish. It's not fish. It's like making a way to move materials and keeping them fresh, move food and keeping it fresh. It's a really genius idea. And it's just like they were saying, like, look at him and they were shocked in the sense of like he's taking a world disaster and turning it for something good, and that's Senku's whole thing. All right, he doesn't kill. All he wants to do is progress. God, this show's so good. I'm so glad it's not over. I mean, I still have the OVA movie thing to watch. I don't really know what that's about. I'm gonna watch it right now. I found out that I have a lot more time than I thought I did. I was thinking maybe I'll do it tomorrow. I'm gonna watch it right now, but after that, I mean, next season in April. I'm really glad it's not over. We still have time. There's still more time with Dr. Stone. I'm really interested in the lore of this show. Like when we started this show, I was really not like thinking I would be this engrossed in the lore of it. I really want to know how this all began. And if you want to see my reaction to that, make sure you hit that subscribe button, hit the notification bell, and leave your comments down below. No spoilers if you're a manga reader, but I'm all caught up with you now, lads, for you anime watchers. So tell me down below, what are your theories? How much did you love this show? Do you like the show? Do you not like it as much as other people? Tell me all that in the comments below. Subscribe, and I'll see you in April 2023. I don't know when this video will be uploaded relatively to that. It should be like maybe February? I don't know if that's... I think that might be too long. These come out once a week. I don't know. I'm not like Senku. I can't do the math in my head, alright? I need to do it quietly while I'm not speaking at the same time. So yeah, when this video comes out, it might be sooner than... For you, these reactions might be sooner to Season 3 than it is for me, because it's currently September of 2022. The cast has grown to such an incredible amount. I really wonder how we're going to juggle all these characters. And I guess we'll just end up seeing what that's going to end up being like in Season 3, lads. The One Piece arc.